of the so-called leadership. The character. Now today the whole world can see. There was no name, there was no allegation he did not live against me. There was no allegation. Today, the man who stood by him, today, the man who was doing all his job for him, his brave box. In fact, when I was in cabinet, I and Magnus were the engine room of his government. When we left, it collapsed. It collapsed, yes, it collapsed, because the engine room left. But Magnus was still with him. But one thing that makes me happy today, and I will tell you, when I was made a minister, 2011, it was in December, in the governor's lodge in Abuja. He called, the late Chief Wike was there, and some people he was making appointments. I will never forget that day in my life. I sat in that meeting, I didn't talk. I didn't talk. He did everything, thinking that he was annoying me. I didn't say anything. He appointed, he set up, trying to cause crisis in my LGA. I didn't talk. When he finished, Magnus drove me to my house that night. I told Magnus, I told him, Magnus, today is my last day of coming to government house. I will no longer come. But let me tell you, you will be the victim at the end of the day. Magnus pleaded with me, saying, no, you know this man is our man, you know we can trust him. I said, Magnus, you can go ahead. I know this man, and God has saved me. I'm out. I will not near that place again. I said, Magnus, but bet me, you will be the one that will pay for it. You saw this is, the man does not like you. Watch it out. That's not my interest in the APC. But all of them were together. We won them in 2015. We did rerun we won. So I have nobody to tell the character of the person. Not because Magnus has an ambition to be a governor. For Christ's sake. What is wrong with somebody having an ambition? What is wrong? Today Magnus is treacherous. Today Magnus has no character. Because now he has an ambition. Magnus is not somebody cannot rely on. Anybody who has an ambition is treacherous. Anybody who has an independent opinion cannot be trusted. It's only one man who will decide. Now, see what he's doing. It's their party, their business. However, there is their business. We are PDP, we are not afraid. We have fought with them before. Now, but look at the character. His own Attorney General. Look at how he is ravishing that young man who did everything for him, who today is suffering. The MD in Port Harcourt has suspended him. A young man who had a bright future in the legal profession. Look at how he has finished the boy. He has finished him. Now today, he can't trust him. Look at the chief of staff. The boy whom he used in my own local government. Today, he has kept an ascendo. He is not to be trusted. Look at Oluyesu, who was all about for him. Why? They supporting who? Magnus. Election has not come. So everybody must be cut down. Everybody must be. So it's not the problem of APC I'm interested, but it's to tell you the character of this same man who thinks that he is Alpha and Omega, who thinks that he must say everything and it must be done so, who thinks that this thing belongs to him, who thinks that I want to bring. Look at what he was saying. He said the politics about this thing is him. Look at what the man will say. You had him there, that the politics about this thing is him. Look at such arrogance. Look at it. Look at the arrogance.
Your Excellency, we just need to take some of our comments now coming in, because we have a lot of comments coming on the social media. Now the telephone number is open.
That surely must take place.
Your Excellency, local government election.
Yes. Now you see, before we came on board, when the last administration wanted to conduct local government election, we went to court to challenge that you cannot do that election, and the court said, do not go ahead and do that election. They went ahead and conducted that election, and the court nullified that election. Right? The court nullified that election. That's why we have caretaker committee. Now they have gone on appeal to the Court of Appeal. Even some of the matter also in Supreme Court. So we cannot go ahead and conduct the election while that matter is still pending. So, but we believe by January from February it will give a clear way. But obviously, before 2019, we must have to conduct local government election. Now you talk about cultural center.
Cultural center, quick road.
Now again, you see the point. When was the cultural center awarded? It was awarded in 2008. 2008. 9 years now, the cultural center has not been finished. Go there and see. Now, if we have approved for us to go back to that place. Ordinarily, I don't know why anybody should cite cultural center there. Ordinarily, it's not a befitting place for it, but it is there. It is there. It is there. But see, 9 years, 9 years, 9 years. That project has not been completed. Yeah, what building? Ordinary building contract. 9 years has not been completed. Now, when we now go and complete it, he comes back. I was one who be the cultural center. I thank God somebody has asked question. What's happening to that cultural center? Now, if we now go, because we think the cultural center is important. If we now say, okay, go and finish the cultural center, you commission it. He comes out tomorrow. That cultural center was built by me. He even claimed that not what culture was. It was not correct. Oddly was one who built that.
Discussion live on VPON on Facebook and on Twitter. Send us tweets and hashtag Rivers Politics. You can call in live into the show on 09023339379 and 08097513294. And let's quickly look at some of the comments that are coming in on the social media page. And I have one here from Bapak Paye. Abri Pingmai says, please, what is the governor doing about employment? Employment of Rivers people, because Rivers people need job, employment opportunity. It says, another one from Uwosu Ferdinand. What are you doing? What are you saying that a flyover will be constructed at Garrison Junction? Is that a reality? Yes.
Because people have come in to invest there. People have come who are not in it. We are going to spend money, but people are handing it over to people to run, and that has created so many employment for people. I can also tell you, because of the rules we have been doing, so many construction companies are now employing our people. I can attest to you. I know the number of people that are employed because of the job they are doing. I know the number of people the CC is employed because of the job they are doing. These are ways you can also create employment. And people are coming in to set up one thing or the other, and that will also create employment. So employment does not necessarily mean that government employing you for you to work in the civil service, but it's to create an enabling environment where investors will come in, and then that will in turn lead to the employment of our youth. So that is what we are doing in this state. And by the grace of God, if our finances improve, you see, like I said, I don't want to carry out a project that I will not complete. I don't want that. That tomorrow when you leave, variation will come. And that's why this state has suffered so much. All kinds of, the money was coming left, right, and center. 30 billion a month to something billion a month. So you cannot even sit down to plan how you can use the money. Well, how much do we get now? What's the salary bill? Well, what's the salary bill? The last month we got about 9 billion. I have a salary bill about 6 billion with the pensioners, right? So the other ones, you remove for government security, and then you use some to make sure the projects go on. You know, so I would not want to give out. I wanted the state government. I wanted a contract that job will last 2 years. I will not do that. Now, if I will not support the disunity, disintegration of this country. I will not do that. But I will support through federalism, where states are allowed to control their resources and pay tax to the federal government. That's the essence of true federalism. Let us not be what we are running to. Is a unitary system. It's a unitary system. Now you can even see how it operates. We go and share money from the federal allocation. Then federal government telling me I must use the money to do this, as if we are not federating unit, as if we're like operating a unitary system where you have the control from the center. And that is the problem we have in this country today. I'm not going to support disintegration of this country. I believe in the unity of this country. But I believe we should have true federalism. We are. Take for example, River State gives you take the oil from River State, you give me 13%, you take 87%. That is not fair. That is not justice. We think that we should control what God has given to us. And if you want to tax us, we pay taxes. It's done all over the world in a true federal state. That is what I'm advocating for, true federalism, but not the disintegration of this country. Those of them who are calling for wars may not understand the effect of that. They may not understand it. Those who are drumming for this word may not understand. But my concern is really, are you sure that people are not somewhere doing something to take an advantage to do what Nigeria will have tomorrow? Who knows? Who is playing this game? Who knows? We must be careful. We must be careful. Thinking that there may be ethnic groups that are drumming this one. We must be careful. We must be careful. Nobody should be told. If we have to look inward, find out who are really drumming this. Are there people who are planning something to be funny? That so that there's so much crisis in Nigeria. We must be careful. We must be careful. So I'm not to be carried away that people are saying, oh, let's go. No. That could be strategies. That could be trap. Could be trap set. You know, to do one mischief for the other. So we're watching them. I believe in the unity of this country, but I believe in true federalism.
Okay, Your Excellency, let's go back to the telephone.
If there's anything that's giving me so much headache, it has to do with the environmental sanitation. And you know, all over the world, one peculiar area that is so problematic has to do with the issue of refuse disposal. Each time I pass on the road, and people must always help us. Look at those who are selling corn. They litter the entire place. They litter the entire place. You see, somebody comes and cleans the corn, then sells. While the person is leaving, the person will not carry the garbage or whatever. You just litter. And it rains. When it rains, and somebody calls you, look, the whole place is dirty. I feel so bad. Now, I was trying to take an issue on that. So look, should I ban people selling corns on the road? Now people will say, oh, well, these are people, now how do you want them to survive? This is the only way they can survive. I agree to that point. But in surviving, must we dirty the city? Must we dirty the city? Ask anybody who spend over 500 million naira in paying service providers monthly, who pays sanitation fees. Ask everybody who lives in his houses. As they bring out this refuse and dump outside for us to come and carry, do they pay? Certainly not. So it's a problem for we have been thinking of ways to go about this. We have, as I traveled last time, we have discussed with some investors who have agreed. But the way we are trying to figure out, how will they be able to collect their money back in doing this? So I want to appeal to our people that yeah, they should still be patient. We're doing the we can.
I'm sorry to come in. Are you trying to say we're getting to the point where people will have to pay for clearing their refuse?
Certainly yes. If not, how do you do it? Who pays for it? Do you come out in the night and see the amount of refuse on the road that they drop on the road? Sometimes I go out by 1 a.m. and I see refuse providers moving this, look, and then you come back by 3 a.m. you see them still walking. Then in the morning you still see people dumping refuse on the ground. I can assure you that it's an area we must have to tackle seriously, and I won't say that we have done too well, but it's been a problem area. But we have improved as what it used to be when we came. I can say that, but I cannot say we have done very well. It's an area that's giving me so much headache, and I believe we'll soon come out of it. I can tell you that.
But you think there's nothing wrong with the present Viwama as it is? Don't you think that's part of the challenge? Because you see, some people that are
no, you don't singular one area. It's holistically. Whether you're talking about management of the place, whether you're talking about ways things are being done, whether you're talking about the people themselves. So holistically, you have to take all together. And that is what we're saying, that we are really working towards that.
Are you also considering waste to wealth? How we can generate money from the waste itself?
That's what we're saying, that we're taking all holistically.
Fantastic.
That it's not just moving the refuse. We must also find how do you turn that waste to something that will be beneficial to the state. So, but I can tell you the truth is that it's an area that is giving me so much headache each day, each time I go out on the road and I see what is happening. Even our own people not helping matters. Like I said, yeah, you go out on the road, see people who are selling corn. There are poor people who are agree. But look how they litter the whole place. And then expecting government to come and pack it, even without them paying a dime. But we'll sort it out. But it's not easy. I can tell you that. Now, issue of Aka Road, I also thank God. You see, people are not said, now that road was awarded by the previous administration. To who? To friends? To friends. But look at the road. Look at the road. I thank God somebody has called on it. If we go tomorrow, now I say, okay, where's the contractor? Who is he come? How much is it? 2.something billion, 1.something billion. Okay, we'll pay you. Somebody comes up in another birthday party. I said, no, that one was done by me. I completed it, they just came and commissioned. People know what was going on. It's not awarding contract everywhere. If I show you how much we have paid to contractors the awarded job, we have paid to them, we have paid over 40 billion naira to contractors their awarded jobs. Not to ID, to the one day we have paid over 40 billion naira. Oh, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But even when they did that, did they succeed? Did they succeed? We have done it severally, even with interference of security agencies, aiding them openly, carrying ballot papers openly. It did not work. 2019 will not be that way. It will not work that way. It will not work. It will not work. People will resist it. People will resist it totally in 2019. You will see what will happen.
Your Excellency, we just have
Now, the next one you talk about.
University.
You see, the problem we have, upgrade to what university? The point is not creating university. When you want to establish a university, you also have to talk about the facilities, the infrastructure. The one we have, how far is it? How far have we equipped it? To the level we can say we're satisfied. Polytechnic, to create bigger manpower, skilled labor. So I don't want to go into the politics of we want to establish another university for political reasons. I won't do that. And that's the problem we've always been having. Oh, if I say so now, good people will be happy. Why would I say so? Why? Why? There must be a polytechnic. If we create university, it's not now. We must come, first of all, the ones we have, equip them, put it to the level that we say, yes, we're happy. This is the standard of what the university is supposed to be. So, my brother who asked a question on upgrade of Canada, in April they took 50-something billion from that money out. What is the service? Where is it? He took the money away. The money went away. Where is it? The monthly 1 billion naira saved. Where is it? Where is it? And somebody telling me I should tell Rivers people. The issue of local government town hall meeting was initiated by me when I was chief of staff. I initiated that. Who told you we're not going to do local government town hall meeting? Must you do it the time you started? Come on. Come on. I mean, why do you trivialize this? Why? So, let me go to the issue of bursary. I mean, the students should understand. You see, we are talking about, see what people are saying about scholarship. We are talking about bursary. Who will pay? And we understand now I'm going upon an essay of students' affairs. So we can coordinate these activities. Now, one of the reasons why you see me not upon the so many things, because of the funds. Because of the funds. So you must also be prepared that, look, we have the money before you go and do certain things. So by the time the essay is appointed now, you coordinate with the various students' union, and then we'll come up to agree. But they should also know, the last government refused to pay them. But we will pay. But when we pay now, the same, they will go and do their 53rd birthday and say, oh, we were the one who paid. It was only remaining about 10,000 naira.
Your Excellency, we're totally out of time, but we'll just allow you 30 seconds just to talk to Rivers people.
Yes,
to wrap up.
So let me first of all thank you for giving us this opportunity to debunk certain statements that are not necessary. Concocted lies that never exist anywhere. Stories that never existed anywhere. Just to launder a battered image that can never be laundered. Rivers people have come to know the truth. Rivers say will never pray in their life to see that same administration again. Rivers State people will continue to pray. Now, thank you very much. He said, I want Islamic Bank to take a loan. Mr. Shehu, I want to say with all truth, why he said that is because of my relationship with the Christian community in the state. He saw that we have built a community center. He saw that we have rallied around the Christians to understand that it's a Christian state. Now he brought the issue that I want Islamic Bank. Which you talk on, which Islamic Bank? I want to Saudi Arabia to go and take a loan. They can't give me. They won't give me because you have to pass to the federal government before you take a loan from outside. It's not correct. It is because of my relationship with the Christian community, and which I have said time without number that is a Christian state, and we must partner with the Christian. So he's afraid. With the relationship with the government and the Christian community, I have no hope here. So let me come and tell the Christian that he wants Islamic Bank to collect loan. Which loan? I never, and I will not. It's not necessary. But if they dash me money, I will take. I won't go and take any loan. I don't know why somebody should come and start telling people lies because of our relationship with the Christian community. We will not go back. This is a man who was trying to destroy churches built. This is a man. I can tell you so my own concern for Rivers people, don't lose hope. Which the support Rivers will have given to us, we will not disappoint them. We will continue to deliver on the promises we have made. My happiness is this: whatever promise I've made today, by the special grace of God, God giving me the strength and the wisdom, I will continue to deliver on those promises. I'm not going to make any political promise. I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm happy. There are people who are in power for 2 years for their level. They have not come to tell us what River State has benefited, what we have gotten. They claim that if they're in power for at the federal level, River State will be heaven. River State will be London. Well, yet nothing has come. 2 years. He said politics will start December. Someone will then give the dividend to River State. So River State continue to be hopeful, continue to work and have confidence in the People's Democratic Party leading this state. We will turn around this state. This state will continue to be, which our founding fathers and ideas should be. We continue to work together. It does not matter whichever ethnic group you come from. In fact, to me, there's not an ethnic group again in the state. We are all one, and that's why we continue to do things together. We will not have achieved this but for the support of the entire Rivers people. They should continue to pray for us. We will not disappoint them. God being our helper.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. It's been 90 minutes with Governor Wike looking at developing issues in River State. Your Excellency, once again, thank you so much. And a big thanks to everyone who know our broadcaster programs on the rhythm.